Alright, let's hit up the 6-day still. Boop. I don't know why I left that screen. Easier to just do it here. Oh yeah, kudzu suck. Kudzu are terrible. I hate kudzu in this game. Well, that's a heck of a screen to get lost on. God damn it, little robot buddy. I love you, even if flesh. Dawn glider, you say? Alright, the fungal screen. Wine wheat? Hopefully Center Mine gets off cooldown. Almost didn't notice the kind of mushroom I was walking past. A honeyweep ain't a bad thing to know about. I'm sure we'll be fine honey-wise, but... honey's good. Do. God damn it. Wait until morning. I get the impression that perhaps there's a dawn glider here. Oh, bastard. Morning. Give him a wide berth. I'm not gonna bother. At this stage... Ooh! I've never seen one of these before. 1cc extra dimensional booster bot and Esper Stalker. He's from the Dreary Cone. I wonder, can you sunder a robot psychic's mind? Yes. Badly damaged. He's hucking needles at me. But his aim ain't too good. Mark target. Nice. He is currently suppressed. Good work, buddy. Red Rock is a nice place to go. Son of a bitch. Whoa, look at that little guy. Hitep, an Ixlug. I hate Ixlugs. From the popular people of... Man? He comes from the Colossal Chevron. Switch screens. And then sunder his dumb brain. God damn it, he's mental armor. Ooh, I don't like that. Begin a precognitive vision. Teleport to right next to him. Confuse me, will you? Confuse you right back. Damn. It's so hard to tell. Oh, I'm right next to him. Siphon Vim. Ha ha! Confuse me, will you? Wait, what? There were two of them. What's that laser beam attack? That's my laser gun. I don't think he knows we're here. No, I'm happy with this. That's like not the same one, right? It's a different one? Yeah. That's Shumaskukit. Oh yeah, Siphon Vim. I was draining their life essence. Do you think this one has mental armor? He doesn't! Nice! That's a lot of friends. Reduce everybody to piles of dust. There could only be one! Can we please... I'm wearing a compass bracelet, right? Where's that 10%? No pretend wizards, only me. Suffer not a chitinous puma. Yes, yes! Hold on now. Can I have 1,000 elk as companions? Hey, buddy. Numa Gamma Gamma Gigne Skitterhoof. Disliked by the Daughters of Exile, who cares? Loved by antelopes. Oh, I don't have any secrets to share with you. Damn it. What are antelopes interested in? Secrets about the locations of water weeps. And cat lairs. Sadly, I don't have any of that. Yeah, I'm thinking like we come back with proselytize. What screen was it on? Shit. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna get a warden. Somebody strong would be nice. Yeah, the problem with Beguile is it is a temporary effect. Legendary Armorer. Hey ho. That sounds nice to me. That's not a bad find to randomly stumble into. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jesus. Gotta be careful. God damn it. There we go. Normally, I'm playing as a character that has enough health and strength that if I want to run and the game's like, yeah, there's a low level enemy, it'll just like auto combat that person. As an Esper, I don't know if I want that turned on. Because at 90 hit points, it's a little frightening. Do. Oh. Where's my buddy? 38 tiles away. Shit. Extra-dimensional Mechanimist. He comes from the dimension 3F0963D0247. Okay, we're gonna precog this one. Is Gloaming's ability worth picking it as a start? I don't know. I mean, secrets are good. Secrets are very good. I haven't played with that character, so I don't know for sure. God damn it, he has mental armor. A portal, huh? Thank God this is a precognitive vision. I ain't jumping in that portal. Alright, we now know they have mental armor. Yes, go back to the start of my vision, please. What happened? He opened a rip in space-time, which meant my little buddy went to a random spot. Alright, I locked him down. I mean, I could just jump in the portal and be in that dimension with him. Why did he left the screen? Huh. No, there he is, there he is. This is weird. He's not even trying to sunder my mind. Alright, if I can't sunder his mind, we'll get rid of the Dawn Glider. This is actually kind of perfect if I could just, like, get ahead of him. Siphon Vim. Done and dusted. Start a precognitive vision. Damn, it's not enough to level up. The precog gave him insight about me. It's cheating. We're so close. 25 is going to be a pretty big deal of a level. Oh, yeah. Don't not do it. I love that it's a Sad Amus. It's a Sky Bear Librarian clone. Teach me proselytize? Yeah, this dude's way better than the other one. So when we hit 25, I'm gonna get a rapid advancement for one of my physical ones. And I'll also be at 4, so I can get a new mutation. The hope, the dream, is that we roll double-muscled. Not double-muscled, double-hearted. And then we could rapidly advance double-hearted, and that would completely turn our HP situation around. We would have health for the first time. Obviously, that's slim pickings. It's no guarantee that's gonna happen. It might be significant enough of a moment that we might want to use our Eater's Nectar, even though I like holding on to them until I have Metamorphic Polygel. But having 2 chances... Yeah, like, we could precog right before we level up, if we're careful. And if we like what we get, we're fine. If we don't like it, we could kind of re-roll it, but we have to use an Eater's Nectar to re-roll it. We'll also see if we could buy any, congealed Eater's Nectar. I think we could re-roll by eating that, too. Teach me to proselytize! For most, we could also get this dude, and he's a pretty good companion. Eater's Nectars give you a permanent +1 to a random stat, or +1 to a mutation. You could reroll with Eater's Nectar while precog too, so you can see both sets of mutations if you want, with no risk. Wait. We would do a precognitive vision. We would see our choices. We would pick one. Time would roll back. We would wait for precog to reset. We would precog Eater's Nectar and see those choices. That's true. We could double it without losing the Eater's Nectar. That's a good point. As long as we're careful about the order in which we do things, that should work out just fine. I might have him join us, but we could also get the Warden. The Warden's pretty good. Yeah, we want to do the Eater's Nectar while we're precog, so it doesn't go away forever. Got a Great Stilton run? A Dromad Caravan with Chris Steele? Oh my god! How does everyone get Zetachrome but me? The quest later on where you need a piece of Zetachrome, it's always a slog for me. I always have to, like, go underground and walk around randomly. Everyone else is like, oh yeah, no, I got Zetachrome in the store. My stores never have Zetachrome. Do some shopping first, but I might get Warden Ether to join us. Sphinx Salt, Lead SSL, Combat Shark Gun, Sharp, Nanon, Drum Loaded. Serrated is where you can cut off body parts. Zetachrome is basically endgame material, yes. We're never gonna have Tinker 3. Yeah, my last like 5 stilts have been entirely chefs. It's been nice for cooking. I've really gotten into cooking in this game. But incredibly frustrating for, like, trying to find Jacked for 1,000 years, for instance. Oh my god! We found... I just remembered we were at a legendary armorer, and I forgot what we were doing because we found a psychic. We have to go back. Nightsight interpolators are Tinker... God damn it! Nightsight interpolators are the best, and I want them. I want them very badly. Was there anything else I actually wanted here? Gaslight Chris, Normality Gas, Salve Injector. We're gonna learn how to make some of these when we get to... Is that a book? Thank you, horrible nightmare beast. Found folded carbide and lasting gear. Like, that's good if you're in the Rustwells. Like, Zetachrome is, like, end game. Apothecary. Ah, shit, that's right. I want to look at, cooks. Not apothecary, not an armor, not a glover. I want to see if we can maybe get some congealed eater's nectar. Chef. Skull, claw petals, leg. Lava cider, honey slime. Trinket. Danny Glover? I wish. Chef and Mechanic's convert. Alright, fine, let's have a quick meal since we're standing right here. Stop bleeding. You're not bleeding. Well, I did a good job then, wouldn't you say? Like the color test for different liquids? As do I. Where? Did they leave the screen? Huh. God damn it. Lady. Hulk, rubber gum, law petals, spark tick. Nope. Makes you want to collect every type of liquid. Alright, we did the chef. Let's talk to the kipper. Love, skulk, moss. It's not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Soul Curd's good stuff. Let's also take a look at this. Deep in the wilds of Embassy Oligarchy Ipur, Nalatafa stumbled upon a clan of succulents performing a secret ritual. Because of her orbital visage, they furiously rebuked her and declared her a villain to their kind. Love Injector the Alchemist. Eros would do anything for love, and yes, I would do that too. Get some phase silk. It's here and I'm already buying, so. 24 drams. Here's a snakeskin armet. That's 2 DV for an arm slot. Maybe I won't give you that. Especially butt stuff. Just say the word, I will get all up in there. Saw that dude and I freaked out for a second. Man, there's so many of them, you would think we would get lucky. But you know what? I will buy these 2 recipe books. You could have my engraved folded... Actually, no, you could have this gaslight chisel instead. Read the book. Okay, what we got? Max HP, quickness, saves against forced movement. Slime, when you drink, chance to be immune to fungal spores. Slime, heat resistance. If we're like insane and try and go into the magma crab shop later in the game, that recipe might be useful. Reflect damage! Reflect damage! Reflect damage! 50% chance you are cured of an incubating disease. There's a 50% chance you're cured of an incubating disease with a 25% chance. What's that mean? And you can use quills. We're gonna have a lot of recipes. I should start marking some down as favorites. Ichor Merchant. Waist deep in a lake of campfire ashes, Yesa the Fourth cemented his friendship with Tinkers by marrying Ursina. Engraved glass bottle. At daybreak on the first day of summer, a nomad fed a babe with a traveling altimeter in each hand outside his yurt. They named him Yesa the Third. Acting against a prohibition on the practice of worshipping the stars, Reshef led an army to the gates of Omenporch. There he defeated his brothers in battle, liberated citizens, and they crowned him Sultan of Kut. I wish that was a new one. Would have been very handy. Just so you knew, that one dude wasn't into pecking. He wrote a whole song. Well, seems like we were unlucky on this particular quest for arguably a fairly rare cooking item. We're not done yet. Still time. Warden, shrine, schematic. Alright, now we're out of luck. Let's talk to the warden here. Who likes you, who doesn't like you? That all sounds fine to me. 90? We're only at 90? Sweet Jesus. I can learn shields. I was really hoping to have Warden Esters join us, but that's 272 with wardens. We already did our hometown warden. We're gonna talk to Kakyuki's warden, who we could have join us, but I'd rather have Warden Esters. Esther? I can't talk. I can't think anymore. Trade in a few books. Esther's the best one. I like Warden 1FF. That dude's awesome. It's like, just in case it gets us there. Warren 1FF is my boy, my homeboy. Love that robot. Alright, let's go back to that workshop we found that I've wandered away from because I forgot what I was doing. We're gonna get experience for completing this quest stage. We might be able to make it to 25. Down the stairs we go. Everyone's chill inside? Awesome. I looked at the different recipes you can learn. The wiki only has 10 recipes. Let me tell you, there's a lot more than 10 recipes. Like, if I were to walk up to a cooking fire right now, I already know more than 10. Cook from a recipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Oh, and then 13 hidden ones that I don't have the ingredients for. There's a, like... The game randomly generates recipes every time you do a run. Maybe there's like 10 specific ones that are always the same, maybe? That's true, Esther does have to pour a few. Loved by the Merchants Guild, hated by swine, disliked by frogs, hated by the Quill Caller sect. Those are people I don't care about, so let's do this. Despised by swine, despised by frog. Here's a secret. Engraved painted puma chitin vests. We're gonna get a lot of secrets out of this. My goodness. In 99 BR, a chef appointed Rebecca administrator of Shawan. She tended alms to the sick. Nice! If we can get like one more chef thing, I think we have a level. While traveling near Upper Nuapar in Coliseum city-state of Arkalep, Yessa the Fourth was captured by bandits. He languished in captivity for 4 years, eventually escaping Old Dumrod. And in 4986 BR, Yessa appointed a corrupt administrator as Minister of Igana. He mandated the practice of wiring forgotten seconds of one's life to salt in Yessa's name. Somewhere in Gymnasium Theocracy of Sharuk, Yessa II had a dream that she was hoarding jewels. From that day forth, she always kept some sapphires hidden on her person. Oh, yeah. What you have are town-specific ones. Apple mats, hot and spiny. There's the cider drink in Kakyukya. Those are like town recipes. If you daydream, you have to forward that life force to the Sultan. This is just a really complicated originizer. You figured it out. Legendary, my arts. This is all junk. Lacquered, painted. But yeah, no, this is terrible. In 3R, Rebecca betrayed her chef by stealing the Mark of Death. Yes! Yes! And then also we have Nalatafa here. While wandering around Sapa, Nalatafa discovered Delamrod. There she befriended tortoises and penned a historic account. Yeah, Ezra is the best one. That one gives you psychometry. Listen, this dude was worth it. If only because now I believe we have a level. Rebecca, no! Reshef is a constant, and Rebecca is historically like his wifey character, so yeah, she's a constant. No treasure in here either? This is terrible. You can't stack the basic toolkit with the advanced toolkit. I usually just keep both in my pocket. That way if I'm out of batteries, the advanced one's not working, I can still use the other one. Alright, this could be the level we've been looking for. Precognition, start. Yes. Yes. Quills, electromagnetic pulse, phasing. I hate quills. I would never want quills. Electromagnetic pulse is nice for like fighting robots, but we can just throw grenades. And phase is nice, but we have teleport. And phasing always gets me killed in the end. Regeneration. From his culture. Tyrem. Alright. Now we just wait out the precog. I would like to go back to the beginning of my vision, yes. Okay, let's try this again. But this time using an Eater's Nectar to see if it's worth our while. So, precognitive vision start. We're gonna pop an Eater's Nectar. One mutation point. Yes. Spinnerets. Burgeoning horns. Oh yeah, no. As long as your stats change, that's what does it. So whether or not, like, eating it works just because there's a 25% chance, even if your stats don't change, that's good enough for the game. Getting a mutation point from this also works. Man. My first three choices were quills, which we're never gonna take. What was the other one on there? Like, burgeoning's really good. It's scary. Horns would get us the antelope, but then we can't wear a helmet. If you like suicide, if we cast burgeoning far away from us, burgeoning's not that bad. It is dangerous. I'm not the biggest fan of burgeoning, in all honesty. But it gets us that rep with the consortium of Fida. Yeah, horns is good for a multi-weapon fighting build. Like, out of these three... Oh, the other one was electromagnetic pulse. That's right. Out of the 6 we've seen, burgeoning's the one. If you want phasing, you can also save the night. I'm trying to, like, figure out right now is if we wanted to. Can we precog again with the eater we get back? I don't know if it randomizes it every time. I think it's like a set. We're basically like, we're choosing a second branch of the timeline, and we're always going to go on that second branch, I think. But out of curiosity's sake, let's see if it randomizes it. I've never experimented this much with the re-rolling for levels specifically. Regeneration. That was the... Do you get physical mutations when you spend? Yeah, phasing's a physical mutation. Yeah, let's try again. I will go back to the beginning. It'll probably give us the same 3 choices, but it's worth checking out, right? So we precog. We pop the Eater's Nectar. It's going to give us a mutation point. We give him the secrets. Yes. Yep, same 3. When do we get Metamorphic Polygel? That's when we... That's after the attack on Gritgate, right? That's when they give us Metamorphic Polygel? I think we're pretty much locked in here. It's either we take phasing or we take burgeoning. And burgeoning has a lot more potential. It is scary and dangerous, but so is phasing. The point, though, is we don't want electromagnetic pulse. Have a good night, Furia. Sleep well. We don't want electromagnetic pulse. That's gonna hurt our little robot companion. Yeah, we have tools to make burgeoning not that dangerous. We have force wall, we have teleport. Like, we can burgeon and teleport away. We could put up a wall around ourselves and then burgeon, lock them in a wall with burgeoning. What's wrong with burgeoning? Burgeoning makes a collection of plants. The higher level we are, the higher level the plants we spawn are. And there are plants in there that explode in AoE fire. There are plants in there that do basically like a cross shape of fire that stretches across the entire screen. There's electrical plants that are going to be shooting out electricity. There's a lot of effects. And they will be friendly to us. Yeah, anytime I wear green, we can see through me. It's not just vines and roots. Like, we're gonna have all the high-level trees. But yeah, through process elimination, we don't want horns, we don't want spinnerets, we don't want electrical pulse. We don't want, I don't remember what the other one was. And we don't want phasing. Like, burgeoning's really the only appropriate choice here. It's just a bummer that we couldn't get, double-hearted. We could try and, like, hold off on this, but we're gonna level up sooner or later anyway. And if we don't do it now while we're on this timeline, we're gonna be stuck with phasing. This way, at least we get burgeoning. We get Consortium of Fighter Rep, which is gonna be nice. And it's a psychic ability, which means it's gonna scale with us. Good timeline? Basically, we have two choices of sets of 3. One of them is if we don't take an Eater's Nectar, and the other one is if we take an Eater's Nectar. We're on the Eater's Nectar timeline right now. What level can we try this precog method again? The next time we could rapidly advance is level 35. It's, it happens on level 5, and then it happens every 10 levels after that. So 15, 25, 35, 45. 35 is a long way away. What's going on, Bex? So after agonizing over this choice, we're gonna go with burgeoning. Will leveling somewhere else not change the choices? Well, the problem is rapidly advancing happens on 25, and if we skip it, we don't get it back. So, like, we could try and buy more mutations, but we won't be able to rapidly advance the mutations. In 3 levels, we'll be able to try again, because we now have an extra mutation point. Because I'm willing to dig. What was it about your build before that caused burgeoning all the time? God, Gumper, that was the ultimate Esper run, I called that run. That was a broken-ass experience. So, that run, we were an Esper, we had burgeoning, we had like 7 clones of ourselves that also had burgeoning. Evil Twin was our defect, our Evil Twin had burgeoning. Every single clone we had an Evil Twin that had burgeoning. I'm pretty sure I had a piece of equipment that caused burgeoning to happen randomly. And every screen we walked onto, because our glimmer was like at 400, we would walk on a screen and there would be 97 enemy psychics that all had burgeoning. Like, the game crashed 100 times. I still remember we went to the 6-day stilt, walked onto a screen of the 6-day stilt. The entire screen was enemy psychics, and the game crashed from the burgeoning that happened. And then the game failed to load zones after that. Like, we broke that save file. We had to recreate the save file from scratch. That was a hell of a run. Available on the VOD channel on YouTube. Burgeoning it is! We're gonna rapidly advance regeneration. Was that the run where you had a big important meeting and accidentally set everyone on fire? Yes, yes it was. Alright, level 25. We didn't get double-hearted, but whatever. What's important is we're at 16 toughness. We're at, like, default toughness now. Truly amazing. I'm trying to decide if I want to spend my mutation point or try and save up for another one. I honestly, Clever Girl is a... If someone asked me, like, is there anything you should do before playing Caves of Cud, install Clever Girl. If you plan on having companions, it's just... it's so much better. Alright, we have Proselytize. Let's go into Persuasion. We have Intimidate. Let's take Berate. Inspiring Presence. We'll probably take snake oiler at some point, too. Sleep aid and indica is the waking version of being in molasses. I don't know. I only use the Clever Girl mods. Like, I like the game enough that I want it to basically be vanilla. But also, I like the game enough that I would prefer it work as good as possible. And Clever Girl makes companions so much better. Alright, let me think about something here. Oh yeah, I have crap in my inventory I gotta examine. I'm gonna try and bum rush a little rep with Mechanimus here. Fidget cell. Scope sniper rifle? Like I'm gonna be using a laser gun from now on. I think we could throw that in there. Plastic tree, high capacity fidget cell. I hate fidget cells. Very low. Low. Bionic liver, dermal plating. Ooh, Magic the Gathering team tournament? Nice. A point defense drone goes in your floating nearby slot, and it shoots a tiny laser out that intercepts enemy bullets. So basically, like, if someone has a rifle or there's a chain gun turret, it prevents the bullets from reaching you. I believe it also works against lays from enemy psychics, but I'm not 100% sure on lays. There's a reason why it's worth so much. It is awesome. I'm keeping it in my pocket because if we get into a situation where there's a lot of, like, ranged attackers, we're just gonna put that in my pocket. Equip it and be safe. Honestly, all of these, like, implants, gonna throw those all in there. Again, I hate fidget cells, I never use them. Jacked laser rifle. 97 for a jacked laser rifle. Who's out here throwing chips? It's kind of tempting. But I think I can get away without putting it in. Delete. 147. Cool. Because I would like a companion. Go back to the start of your vision. I think we're going to stay in this timeline. Minus 260. That's going to leave us at 200. So we can't go back down to the Mechanist compound until we get 50 more, but we're good enough. Good enough. We have a new friend. You have gear pickup enabled. $40 ego. Nice. The game has crashed. Cool. I wish I could make someone's head blow up just by staring at him. Have a good night, Brewhark. You can right-click companions instead of doing a force interact on them. Man, I gotta use the mouse more often. Is this before we leveled up? Is it after we leveled up? The game has been crash-happy recently. I feel like 1.0 has been a bit more prone to crashing. I can see Taco is playing Games of Code right now. Right this very second. Ah, Crundle. The best run. It's before we leveled up! Every time you try to quit the desktop? I mean, the game always crashes for me when I, Oh my god, this is before we got the secrets? Truly cursed here. I mean, they added, apparently, the Illuminate got added today. Just let that play out. Not my problem. The game always crashes when I am quitting out, but that's fine. Oh, that could be amazing. Can you imagine we get different level up choices now? I doubt it, but like, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll get different choices this time. Wake up! Oh, there's a different gift option now. I got some gossip. This wasn't an option before. Nice. Let's trade. Oh my god. We can't even do it this time. He doesn't have any secrets! Oh my god. Good lord, game. This is as mean as the Bethesda Sousa crash, where it's like, now do the floor again. Yeah, I'm getting the impression maybe this means our level up choices will be different next time. Well, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. This is gonna be tricky. Like, our best bet is to find a bunch of books, because we want to control when this happens, so that we can try and use our Eater's Nectar to re-roll the effect. If we, like, go to a historic site, we're gonna be locked in, and that's gonna be annoying. How much experience do we get for... No, we don't even have, like, a scribe in the 6-day still. How much experience do we get for... We might be able to buy recipe books and, like, push it over the recipe books. We're gonna get the next leg of the quest. How much experience do we get for that? It's gotta be less than enough to level up, I assume. Let's be safe, though. Let's precog.
Revok the report. I brought the decoded signal Barathrum, and he's finished musing on it. We have fresh instructions for your journey, friend. Are you ready to hear them?
Yes.
Barathrum needs you for an undertaking of great importance. You must journey to Open Porch, far to the north. There, the spindle stretches from earth to sky. Unfortunately, a troublesome merchant from the consortium of Fighter has relocated there and declared himself Earl of Omen Porch. It'd be super neat if you had burgeoning, but I guess I'm misremembering you having that. It would have been cool to have an in with the consortium. Anyway, we need you to broker a deal so we may at least control the spindle. Failing that, you'll need to dispose of this self-appointed Earl. Be careful in your approach to Omen Porch, journey friend. So far east into the reach of the card, the Putas Templar lie in wait.
A huge pile of bastards is who they are. Racist bastards. Alright. I am very hungry, so I'm gonna call it here. I know not too much happened, and it's confusing because things happen and then they didn't happen, and then they happen and then they didn't happen, and then they really didn't happen. But I am starving. I gotta go find some dinner. Go mess with some goat folk villages to get close to level. There's a lot of things we could do. Basically, I'm gonna pop outside because I want to talk about the map while we're talking. Yeah, we got out of Bethesda Susa. That was the real goal. Go back to the start of your vision? No, no. We have a number of things we can do. There's a good chance that we're going to find a good number of books here. There's also going to be a relic here. I love relics. I'm thinking we could pop in if we take care, we pay attention to our experience bar. Whatever books we find, when our experience gets close, we just stop what we're doing, we teleport out, we go to the 6-day stilts, and we take care of the problem there. We might also get Reshef secrets here. But I think Sapa is going to be the next thing we do. After Sapa, we're going to hit up Kakyukia. We're going to get some Warden rep. We might also go back and get Warden Esther after we talk to the Warden here. We're probably going to want to get What's-His-Face to be a companion as well. Yeah. But then, of course, we have another historic site right next to the 6-day stilt, which is great. And by 6-day stilt, I mean the spindle. Tomorrow is Helldivers. Tomorrow, I do not stream. Tomorrow's Friday. But I'll be just playing Helldivers. I'll stream it in the Discord. But tomorrow, I have normal job work for most of the day, and then I'll just play Helldivers for funsies at the end of the day. What are those green areas by that lake? Green areas? If you're talking about the blinking, every blinking thing you see is a historic site. So the colleges of Narsamrad, shrines of Suk, Alakalep, Colosseum. But yeah. Those are all historic locations. If you ever want to, like, mark something on your map, you should quit your job. If I made enough money from streaming that I could, I would in a heartbeat. Immediately. Immediately I would do that. Anyway, to answer your question, if you ever want the game to, like, have a blinking light for a place you're trying to find, go into your map, go to locations, and you click on an X, and that'll set it as a blinking light and thing. How much money a month would that be in case I win the lotto? Not that much, to be honest. I live a frugal lifestyle. I could get by, like, just pipe me, like, a good $600, $700 a month. Come on. Send that my way. I'll be fine after that. Hire Chris, my own personal streamer. I need a patron. Just like the olden days of artists. Just find one person to, like, pay your rent. My own personal bard with a streamer. Save and quit. Oof. I am exhausted. I'm exhausted.